Welcome. Welcome, welcome. If you are joining me, like the program. God bless you. Please, the earlier you come, the earlier we start because I will not waste time. I'm just coming back home now, tired. But I said this week I am going to be at least coming live every day for this week to teach because it's been long. I do something like this. How are you all doing? If you are joining me, click, share, and support our platform by subscribing. So disclaimer before I continue, I'm not going to waste time. I'm not going to wait for people. If you don't meet us live, you can rewatch it later. Disclaimer, within that, you see me. Disclaimer, Tochi Fertility Channel. I am not a medical practitioner. I am not an expert, and I am not a professional. I am a researcher. I study hard, and what motivated me into conducting research is to help women that are trying to conceive, especially those that are coming from Africa. A lot of women trying to conceive, they don't know anything about their cycle, about their ovulation, or their fertile days, when they don't even know that there is a time in their life, a time in their cycle that they are likely, they have most opportunity to become pregnant. So I went into researching, and after my research, I come out like this, either by making videos or by teaching live to educate women trying to conceive, telling them what they need to do, what they need to know. If all my teachings, if you doubt anyone, you can go on search engine, go online and conduct your own research. You will find out that the something I'm teaching is what is there. So in this regard, I am saying, putting a disclaimer that I am not a medical practitioner. I am saying this because a lot of you misunderstand me, and sometimes you will go to your physician, they will prescribe something for you. When you think it's not working, you come to me to ask me what you can do. I am not a medical practitioner, meaning that I don't have license to prescribe any medication. I am only somebody who research, study, know, have the knowledge, then I'll come to pass the knowledge on you. So if you have any other issues, question, or maybe you have had surgery, you think it's not healing well, or you develop another problem, please go back to your physician, go back to your gynecologist. These people, they have rights to do this, not me. I only teach, please. So today we have come back. Yesterday I wrote a topic here, but people did not allow me to teach because of their question, and I beg you, if you want us to teach today, just cool down. When you come, you can greet me, hang it, just be watching me, let me teach. After teaching, then we'll ask questions. Or do you people want us to be answering questions? If I see question, it will distract me and push me to what I am not here for. So the topic I wrote here is learning about how to get pregnant. There is this adage that always says that knowledge is power, right? When you know something, when you are aware of something, then you will know where to start. But if you don't know anything and you are not aware of this thing, when issues like this come out, you'll be running helter scatter. You wouldn't even know what to start. I'm surprised that sometimes when you ask people, when is your ovulate, when do you ovulate, or when is your fertile days, some people will be asking you what is ovulation. I will be like, wow, is this for real? And the person wants to become pregnant. Some people are lucky, they will just try on their own, it clicks. But some people need support, especially women above 35. And there is a video I'm going to post. Please endeavor to always watch my videos. If you are watching me whether from TikTok or this Facebook, please just click on the like button to notify others to join us. Here we are teaching, we are not coming here to play. So, after conducting research and interacting with a lot of women trying to conceive, I found out that most of them, their problem is not really that they have problem, but their problem is their inability to know when they are ready, when they are fertile to become pregnant. So I decided to create this page to be using it to create awareness, to educate women trying to conceive. So now, pregnancy is a journey, it is a process. For the fact that you make out immediately, it click, you think, oh, it's easy. What is there now? Is it not only to, there is something there. There are people that need help. And also, this page is to create awareness, to inform you, educate you, enlighten you, so that you know when to have and when to look for help. It's not as if, for example, if you are under 20s to 30, you can still try for a very long time. Yes, because you still have time. But if you are up to 35 years, my dear, you don't need to waste time again. You need to go straight. You need to seek for support. You need to seek for help. If you are under 20 to 30, then according to the research, you need to try on your own up to 1 year. 1 year, that is, you don't need any fertility support. You and your husband can try for 1 year, because if according to research that I have conducted, women couple who are looking for the fruit of the womb, they need to try for their own up to a year. So without protecting yourself, you make out, if you do this up to a year and nothing has happened, then you should move, you should step out and start looking for fertility support. But now, another research says that women under 20s to 30 can try up to 1 year. Then if you are 35, you try 6 months if nothing happened. Then if you are 40, you don't need to try. If you are 40 years, you don't need to try. All you need to do is that you go straight to seek for help, because pregnancy at the age of 35 to 40 is being considered as a risk. Do you know why? I am always careful when I'm talking about women 35, 40 trying to conceive, because sometimes when you say something, some people will be like, they wouldn't understand the area you are coming from. They will be like, oh, you are not God. Like, I made a video about trying to conceive at 40. I was like, no, 50. I was 50 common in a real life, according to science, practical, not fantasy, not mind. If you are up to 50, which means you have entered menopause, which means your estrogen have gone down, your ovaries cannot produce matured egg. But in most cases, you see miracles happen. You see, there was a time I posted a video about a woman who was, I think, 60 or 70 something years old, that gave birth. Yes, those things happen in rare occasion, but I am looking at practical, physical, not fantasy. And according to the process of science and research, that once a woman gets to 50, you enter menopause. Some people enter menopause before menopause. Some people, before they clock 50, they enter menopause. But official stage of menopause starts from 50, which means the your estrogen have gone down, your ovary cannot produce, and the matured this is. So I made a video about getting pregnant at 50. Even if your estrogen goes down, if you go to fertility experts, there is how they can stimulate your ovaries to release egg, then you become pregnant, or you can do surrogacy. But in that video, I was like, if you get to 50 years, you have gotten to the age of your reproduction, and somebody came to me, you are not God. You see, she didn't understand. Whenever you want to criticize somebody's opinion, try to understand the angle the person is coming from. You know me. Here, I am here to encourage, educate. I know a lot of people that I have given faith. I don't come here to discriminate or to create fear on you. No, but I like saying the truth. I will tell you the way it is. So now, I talk about if you are 20, between 20 to 30, you try for 1 year. If nothing is happening, you will seek for medical support. Then if you are 30 to 35, you try for 30, you try up to 6 months. If nothing happen, go to and seek for medical support. Then if you are 40, you do not need to try on your own. Why? Because it's already late. See, let me explain something to us. I'm not going to rush. I will cool down, and I want to. Nobody should ask me about clove water. Listen to me. This is the process. This is what you need to know. You need sanitization. You need to know what pregnancy is all about. You need the process. Our people will need fast things, undiluted, on. How will I put it? And when you do it that way, you do it wrong. If you're watching me from TikTok, please like. I see 3 people are there, but they are not liking. No like. Except if you don't like what I'm doing, please don't like. But if you like it, please like and share. If there's any gift they give, I don't know how TikTok function, you keep it there. And my people from Facebook also like and share our video. So now, every woman, me, you, when we are born into this world, we are born with 1,000,000 eggs. And each day of our life, starting from the period you start menstruating, each day of your life, you lose 35 immature eggs. So by the time you get to puberty, what is going to be remaining is about 300 and something. When you get to 35 years, you have only 100,000 eggs remaining. Then before you clock 40, maybe 20,000. Some people do not even have anyone left. Did you see it? Which means when you get to 40 is just like last bus stop. You know, you enter bus, right, or train. There is a particular place that the bus stop, that once this train, this bus, this car, this taxi got here, he cannot move further. This is the last bus. This is the limit. So 40 is at a limit. So anything, if you want to force the bus to move further, to go, maybe this is where the bus or the train or the taxi, whatever you are driving, this is where it's supposed to end. If you want it to exceed the limit, then you need to do what? Do something. That is what is applicable on every woman that is 40 and trying to get pregnant. Are you people getting me, or I'm telling story? Am I telling story? Please, if you are hearing me, if you are understanding me, I want to see your comments now. I'm looking at the comment section. If you are hearing me and you are understanding me, you say yes, so that I can further what I am saying. I'm looking both sides, both TikTok and can you people from Facebook, can you hear me? Do you understand me? Am I speaking grammar, or should I use our country language? I like the way I am speaking. If I change to country language, I will not be expressing myself very well. I like this language. At least I learned it. Okay, somebody say yes. Okay, so now you are 40, you are 35, and you want to become pregnant. What should you do? What do you need? I have talked about people who are under 20s. They have many opportunities because they are still kakaraka. Their hormones are still intact. By this time, they have not started developing any hormonal issue. But once you clock 35, you will see yourself. Maybe when you were under 20s, you will not be having any sickness. Like me, when I was 20s, I didn't have any issues. Immediately I clocked to 30, you see, you may see yourself as a healthy person. Even when I was here, when I came here, there's some tests I wanted to do. I was so eager to go and do hormonal tests. They told me you cannot do it because you are not up to 35 years. So you see yourself, when you become 35, you see yourself experiencing some ailments that you are not used to. So that is what I'm saying. if once you clock 40, even 35, starting from 35, I will advise you, and you want to become pregnant, I will advise you to go to your physician. That is the process. Do you know the advantage you have in this? Some of us, sometimes, some people will say, ma, I've been trying to get pregnant since 10 years, since 9 years. It's not all about when you start trying to get pregnant on your own. But the question is that, when do you start doing the right thing? Maybe what is preventing you from getting pregnant would be minor things that if you consult your physician, that is your female doctor, and he will just give you medication, it will stop. You see some people, they will be running helter skelter, they will be going to churches, giving people money, and people use this thing as an advantage. They will tell you, come and sow a seed of faith. Sowing seed is good, but it's like making God a conditional God, that if you did not do this, you will not get that. God is not like that. Rather, if you do it on your own, God will bless you because of that, but not a must. I hate it when people always say you must do this to get this. It's a lie. I study my Bible. God is not a conditional God. God loves us just agape love. So now they will be going to many places. They will be giving them something they know, even the ones they don't know. They'll be going to churches saying this person is tying them, this person is holding them, forgetting that they're supposed to go to their doctor for preconceptional test. When I talk about preconceptional test, people do not understand it. This test is, let me say now, maybe you just get married. Even this test, you're supposed to do it like in the Catholic Church. Before I wed my husband, Catholic Church would demand for it. You have to go for fertility test. They will check you and your partner to check if you people have any problems, especially that one that will lead to what do you call it, infertility. So if you are married, or if you are planning to marry, watching me, before you wed, go and meet your gynecologist. I know why it's strange for people to go, because some people don't like protocol, but come on, they need protocol. Some people don't like going to the hospital like the way we do in Africa. When you go, you first go to this one, you go and buy card. The other one, you go and meet this one. You have to sit for a long time before you meet a doctor. Just follow the protocol. This is the protocol of this country. Follow it. Even here in Germany, before you can book appointment with your doctor, it may take a whole while. So, and again, what make people not to go is the fee. Yeah, some are very, very expensive, but it's very, very important you go. Wow, my sister Mira's Kitchen, you are welcome. It's very, very important you go and meet your physician. And if you are doing this, you are saving yourself the stress of infertility. I will tell you why. Some of these people, like there is a woman that came to me, she said she had been trying to conceive for 9 years. It's not happening. I asked her, what and what have you done? And what did your doctor say? She said, doctor. I said, yes. Haven't you visited? I said, no, that she's visiting one herbalist. They are giving her this. I said, you left the right place you're supposed to go, and you are going to the wrong place, and you are counting years. I said, in fact, you have not started trying to conceive. She said, what do I mean? I said, yes, because you are not doing the right thing. I said, okay, can you please go and meet your gynecologist, tell him to run hormonal tests. When do you ovulate? She said, what is ovulation? When is your cycle? How many days cycle do you have? She said, what is cycle? I say, oh, this one enter one chance. So the person that is seeing you, what is the person teaching you? Who is asking me how many? Why do you want to know? Or next month, Edward, I know he's a man that can ask all these unreasonable questions. If you want to know how many kids I have, you come to my house, you will see them. So I told her, okay, go to your gynecologist, go and ask, go and conduct hormone profile, and let us see where your problem is coming from. So she went for the test, and the doctor checked her and found out that she's not ovulating. She have hormonal disorder. She had hyperprolactinemia that is preventing her from ovulating. So her doctor prescribed medication for her. As I'm speaking with you right now, she is pregnant. So now tell me, where is the winch that is tying her? Hmm? Where is most of you watching me right now? You have not even near your doctor before. You only go to church and pray. God does the things of the spirit. This is what our African people need to get in their brain. There is a part you need to play. God have his own part. God works the ones of the spirit. God cannot come down and do to you what you supposed to do. That is what we are expecting God to do. God will do the ones of the spirit, while you as a human being, you do the ones of the physical. Going to your doctor, checking yourself. Somebody asked me all this problem during our mother's days. The rate of infertility we have now wasn't there. Yes, very, very good. Then if you look at those people, you find out that their lifestyle is different from our lifestyle. Then the world have not been polluted. Then they eat organic food. They eat, you see all this our ogbonge this thing wey they use, e dey work. No be those things wey our people they use. And because of the way our African people present themselves, that is why if you use, they don't, I think anything will bring, they don't regard this as anything. That is why anytime I make this thing with our ogbonge this thing, these people, they go say, haha, because there's no research backing it up. And this is why after watching my videos or my program, you need to write your recommendation. Writing your review or recommendation in any product or in any video you watch will help people who are looking for that video, will help researchers to know more about the product. Because me, if I want to buy something, I always go down through the review. After making research of that something that I am talking about, because I will go through the review of that product. If people do not write anything good about the product, of course I will not buy it. Or if nobody have, just like movies, most of you watch movies. Me, anytime I decide to watch any movie, once the movie attracts me, I will just go down to the comment section. If nobody commented anything about the movie, me, I will not watch you. I will say, this one be like say no go sweet. Maybe in actual sense the video will be good, but because nobody have commented, you would think that it's not interesting. Are you guys understanding me? So reviews help. So what am I trying to say? I don't even know where I stop. I'm saying many things at the same time. So yeah, I'm talking about you visiting your gynecologist is very, very good. Your gynecologist, or rather I'll be using female doctor, will help you to check your uterus. Your uterus is your womb. They will help you to check. Some people, their womb might not be in order. I have somebody that she was trying to conceive. They told her that her womb is so large. If it is so large, then they will prefer a way. Some people will have incompetent cervix. You see, when you become pregnant, you'll be having miscarriages because your cervix cannot hold. When you become pregnant, your cervix is supposed to close. But some people, it's open. Some people might have infection. They are trying to conceive, but they don't know that they have infection. Some people will have fibroid, some mucosal fibroid, but they will not know. Some people will have hormonal disorder, but they will not know. It's only by undergoing this test that you will know you have a problem. Although they will be giving you signs, but you may not understand the signs that you are having. That is why you need to go for preconceptional test. I do it here. Even if I'm not trying to conceive, I have myself check. It's always easy and good for you to detect your problem early when it have not escalated. you solve it than waiting for this to eat up your body. Then it's become more expensive, more difficult. I am creating awareness, telling you people the real thing. So if you are married or maybe you want to marry, then go and do preconception. I don't know why. I don't know. All these people that are doing wedding, are they not asking you about this test? They do. When I did mine, they asked. I'm a Catholic. They asked. So this test is very good because I've seen a situation, a lady married, they got married, she didn't know that her husband was, her husband was having problem until they start, trying to have children, only for her to discover that her husband cannot give woman belly. Now she want to divorce her husband. This is the importance of going for earlier tests. At least if you find out what your partner is suffering from, you will know whether you are to further or you have to quit. So the number one, pregnancy is a process. And I want to also tell us one thing. In as much as it's a process, it does not necessarily mean that some people, they are okay, nothing is wrong with them. They may try for so long, it's not happening. And yet, when you go for a test, the test will tell you that nothing is wrong. That is one that I don't like. Honestly, it's just like you are sick now. You know you are sick, you are feeling sick. And when you go to the test or hospital, they will tell you everything is okay, but you are dying inside. I hate that kind of statement. So some people may be okay and nothing is wrong with them, both you and your husband. The tests have clarified that nothing is wrong with you, but yet you cannot become pregnant. That is one is known as unexplained infertility. Simply means that you are okay, but yet you cannot get pregnant. When doctors find out something like this, they always refer you to IVF. Because at this time around, the problem cannot, except if it is spiritual attack, cannot beat this one. So they call it unexplained infertility because they don't know the source. They have done all the tests, both blood and all the tests, and they couldn't find any reason that will prevent you from becoming pregnant. So they need to support you from physical. So that one is called, if you are watching me right now and you have done to every test, not some test too, before you can say you have done every test and nothing is happening, you have to visit fertility experts. Fertility experts, those people that do IVF. Because these people will go beyond. They will check your tube, they will check your blood, they will check your husband's semen, they will check your chromosome, they will check your genetic history, they will check everything to satisfy that medically you are okay before they can give you result. Not when you go to your gynae, because some people will go and do maybe one test, they will say my doctor say I'm okay. It's a lie. You have to undergo many tests for you to be satisfied that nothing is wrong with you. So if you are trying to become pregnant, which I believe a lot of people or all of you, if I'm not mistaken, watching me want to become pregnant, the first step is go for I will keep on saying this in all my videos. Preconceptional test. There they will check everything. That you go to this one, not this one now is not, you're not going to do it in a fertility hospital, but your gynecologist, your female doctor. Then when you go, there's another one known as hormonal test. Hormonal test, we have four main hormone that is responsible for conception. You have thyroid gland. Thyroid gland controls your metabolism, that's your entire system. And there is two type of problem that emanate from may come out from thyroid, function of your thyroid gland that can lead to infertility. When your thyroid gland is have a hypothyroidism is when your thyroid gland is underactive, which means it's not acting the way it's supposed to act. I suffer from it. You see yourself becoming weak, feeling cold, feeling tired. In fact, it's not a good thing. and this can lead to anovulation. Anovulation is failure of your ovaries to release eggs. So thyroid hypothyroidism can lead to anovulation. It can make you not ovulate. It can slow down your FSH, follicle stimulating hormone, and also luteinizing hormone. There is a part of brain called hypothalamus. Through the help of hypothalamus, will signal your pituitary gland to produce what is known as follicle stimulating hormone, that is FSH. Then after that, the FSH now will trigger luteinizing hormone, that is LH, to prepare and release the egg. So when you have problem with your thyroid, you will have problem with your FSH. Most of you call it fish. You have problem, which means you will not be ovulating. And also under the thyroid gland, we have the one known as hyperthyroidism, the one I talked about now. I hope you guys are here with my pen. See, as I am talking, I'm writing it down. There is one that is called hyperthyroidism. Hyperthyroidism is when your thyroid gland is excess, is working excess, is working beyond how it's supposed to work. And if you also have hyperthyroidism, you are always angry. You are a little thing provoke you, but you may not know. Some people, you see some people having bipolar disorder. It could be that this emanated from hyperthyroidism. Everything excess, you'll be angry, and this also will lead to or affect your FSH. Then we have another hormones. These are the hormones that you need to pay attention when you are trying to become pregnant. I talk about thyroid gland. Please be writing it down. Thyroid gland. Under thyroid gland, two problems can develop, either hypo or hyper. So the number 2 is estrogen. Estrogen, when a woman becomes pregnant, estrogen main function is to estrogen sees to the way your ovaries, that is your womb, function, the way it work. Estrogen and progesterone, they are the main hormones that sees to how that place work. So when you become pregnant, or when the egg is fertilized now, and after fertilization, 4 days post ovulation, the egg will travel down to your fallopian tube where it is going to implant. Now this time is when estrogen role is needed. Estrogen thickens the lining of your uterus. What we mean by lining is where the fertilized zygote will implant. So now if you have low estrogen, which means the lining of your uterus will not be thickening, and implantation, it will affect implantation. Did you see that? So another hormone, let me rush it. Another hormone is prolactin or prolactinemia. Prolactinemia is in charge of breast milk. Prolactinemia is responsible for the production of breast milk. You see, when you are pregnant, you see your breast milk, your breast will start growing. What is making it to grow is called prolactinemia. So in most cases, you see a lot of women that are not pregnant, but you see breast milk coming out from your breast, or sometimes breast milk might not come. Sometimes you might be suffering from hyperprolactinemia, but you will not see breast milk coming. Stress can also lead to that. So when your prolactinemia is high, you call it hyperprolactinemia, and it's a situation whereby you have increase in your prolactinemia. And a normal woman that is not pregnant, the level of your prolactin is supposed to be 20. Anything above 20 is high. You have hyperprolactinemia, and in this situation you will not be ovulating. The next one is progesterone. Progesterone, when a woman becomes pregnant, progesterone supports you throughout your pregnancy. or after 6 months when the baby will start producing their own progesterone. So if you have low progesterone, you'll be having series of miscarriages. If you have high progesterone, it is also a problem. These are the tests that you need to undergo so that you will know where your problem is coming from. A lot of women trying to conceive might also be suffering from what is known as PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. It is a situation whereby you have small sac field in your uterus. They are just small like this, and these follicles cannot mature, they cannot grow, they will prevent you from becoming pregnant. And in this case, you will not be ovulating. And um, most women with this kind of condition, they only ovulate or menstruate maybe twice or 3 times yearly. That is why some people in undeveloped country, when they have this issue, their addiction always tell them that there is no hope for them to become pregnant. But I tell you, um, PCOS, it's only you that can save yourself from that by changing your diet and also curtailing a lot of things. So another one is endometriosis. All these things are things that can make you not to become pregnant as fast as you want. Endometriosis is a condition whereby the tissue that's supposed to grow inside your uterus comes to grow outside. Another one is, of course, fibroid. Not all fibroid. Subferosa fibroid is the one outside your womb. It will not disturb you. Intramural and submucosa is the one that is disturbing women. Another one is ovarian cyst, known as diamond cyst. Not all ovarian cysts are harmful or that can prevent you from becoming pregnant. So I think I will stop here. This is a class. We are going to continue. Please, I want 10 questions so that I will call it a day. My time is almost up. I was supposed to start this program by 2 o'clock, but I went out today. But I thank God that I was able to come live. Ask me a question tomorrow at 2 p.m. We are going to start, and I will spend more time. So I'm giving you opportunity to ask questions now. Tomorrow we'll continue. And if you come tomorrow, please remind me where I stop. Please, I go for pelvic scan, and result shows that I'm having polycystic ovarian syndrome. So what you should do, speak with your doctor. It's a serious something. If you want to become pregnant, you need to work for it. You need to go online, search for diet. There are food meant for polycystic. It's only through your diet that you can become pregnant with it. And if you are overweight, because the signs of this thing, are you overweight? Are you fat? Chiamaka, if you are overweight, try to reduce your weight. It's also a development to help you. God bless you, ma. I don't know what it means. Okay, Chiamaka, I just explained it. I said PCOS. He said, ma, please, I go for pelvic scan and results show that I'm having polycystic ovarian syndrome. They call it PCOS. It's a condition where you have small sac field in your uterus. I wish Facebook doesn't permit showing picture. I would have shown you the picture. You can go online, check, study about PCOS, and you can even see a recommendation on how you can become pregnant with them. Thank you, ma. I record this for my friend. God bless you. Okay. Please, sister, the doctor checked me and I had PID, pelvic inflammatory disease. The doctor gave me medicine 6 months now, but last week I went for checkup. It is still showing red, which means go back to the doctor. PID means pelvic inflammatory disease. And trust me, it will make you not to become pregnant. In fact, if you don't treat it, it will block your fallopian tube. Don't take it lightly. Don't take it lightly. When doctor prescribe medication for you, if it is not working, please go back there. Doctors, according to their profession, when they want to give you or prescribe any medication, they always start with low dosage. Do you know why? To check how this medication can react to your system. So now you have taken it, it didn't work, which means maybe the dosage he prescribed for you is low. Then you need to report back. Don't go anywhere. Don't go. You see the way I'm talking it? Do you know? You see the way? Don't go and start taking all these things. Don't go. Follow your doctor's instruction. Go back to him. He will prescribe another one or maybe change brand for you. He is the one that is in rightful position, because that thing is not something you joke with. Don't relax, because if you don't treat it, your tube will hear for it. Please, sister, okay. So, how many questions have I answered? This is opportunity to ask question. If you have any question, please ask. Good afternoon, Doche. I am always watching you. Seriously, Upper West Region, Ghana. In fact, you are fantastic. God bless you. Mata Dong, God bless you. Are you from China? Dong. Dong. Dong is a name of, I think, one medication from China. Good day, ma. My first time joining. Welcome. But if it is your first time, I beg, follow our page, like, and support us if you like what we are doing. I'm trying, because I didn't understand all this one. So, practice what I teach, watching from Bayelsa, Nigeria. I miss Africa. I want to, there's some food from Africa that I feel like eating right now. I'm 40. I need a twin pregnancy, but I finished treating my endometriosis. I feel okay now. What should I do? You need twins, then go for IVF or you pray to God. Are you a believer of God? Francisco Mayo, do you believe in God? God says, whenever you are praying, please always try to study the word of God. Hold God by his word. He said, instead of my word not to come to pass, let heaven and earth come to pass. Always quote Bible. Quote Bible. Bible is the weapon of warfare. For me, if you are a believer of God, you see what you pronounce today. Read the word of God. Matthew 7 verse 7. He said, ask and it shall be given to you. Knock, the door will be opened. Seek and you will find. God have given us everything. If you go to the book of Job 22 verse 28, he said, decree a word and it shall come to pass. For some of us will just talk orally because other people are talking. You talk. You don't even believe. Some of us, we don't even know what we are talking. When you speak a word, that is why I always like to use this bleeding woman in the Bible. Did you see how she woke up? People have been following Jesus Christ. It's not as if those people, they don't have problem. They have problem, but they are just following Jesus, to be counted among celebrities, just like most of us do. Some people may see me now on the way. They will say, oh, like I saw one of my fans, they were two. The other one was busy taking picture with me. The other one was busy asking me questions. She was telling me what she was passing through, and I gave her my number. She was lucky. She called me. I told her today she's pregnant, but the other one was busy taking picture. So Jesus Christ was walking. People were crowding him. Let us walk because we are seeing these people. But this woman said, oh, if only I can touch the garment of this woman, I will be healed. Of this man, sorry, I will be healed. She moved. One, she took decision. She have faith. When you say a word, do you believe in it? Some of us will say something, we'll take it back. When you pronounce a word, stand on it, pray on it, decree on it, have faith, and it will work. Just now, you said you want to have twins. I'm not the one. Sometimes I read comment in Messenger, I will laugh. Some people will say, please, ma, help me. I want to become pregnant. So other one say, ma, please give me child. I say, hey, I don't turn to children giver. I am only teaching, please. I don't even have power of anything. The only thing I know is that I will teach you, guide you the right way. So you can pray. God is still upon his throne. God answers prayer. For me, if I ask God for anything, he do it for me. If your matter enter my table and I pray for you, that's why those people, you see all these people sending their tests. They are sharing my videos. Some of them are subscribers to my page. I pray for them. Why not pray? Believe. Believe. Don't say, Mommy Tochi, pray for me. I am a sinner. Maybe my sin even big past your own. God's hand is open like this. He said, come unto me, all you that are heavily laden. We abandon God. We trust our pastor. We trust human beings. We trust all those people that is giving us what we don't know. Why not put your faith in God? Whatever I am doing in this life, God is first. I can do away with everybody, but I cannot do without God. That's why when people come into my life and leave, I don't care. Who are you? Can you give me life? No. But you see God, I can never leave God because he is my everything. He is inevitable. Every other thing I can do without, but I cannot do without God. I don't know about you. So if you are following me, I am serving the living God, the omnipotent God. I am that I am, the creator of heaven and earth, the creator of the universe, the only true God. I know they serve small God. I can never serve them. They can never do. Those ones is give me this and take this. That is one thing I like about God. God loves you genuinely. God doesn't love you because you are doing this. Not something that you come out. Everything can work as your God. But you know the difference between them and God, the real God. You see now, you may bring this bottle. Every morning you go and bow down for this bottle and you say, this bottle, if you give me this, I will be giving you this. Of course, because your faith, I want people to see how faith works. What is working for you in this is because you put your faith there. This bottle will be giving you those things. But any day, by mistake or any means you stop doing that thing you are doing to this bottle will so deal with you, eh? But you see, God, you can just do anything you want. God will just there be laughing. He will never punish you. That is why I thank him for being God. So let me see if I skip your question, please, pardon me. And I said the talk. So he said, I have done all the necessary tests. My gynecologist doctor said I should do, but the results were his. He said my ovaries were no longer producing egg and no medication for it. That is called ovarian failure. Your ovaries have failed to release egg, and medically there is nothing they can do. Maybe you try fertility expert again or prayers. Then you might subscribe to my page. Then we'll talk from here. This is how I'm going to answer this question. If you want us to go further, subscribe to my page. So, when am I supposed to take the... I am not talking about there. Go back to the place. Please, I want to beg you people for something. If you people want me to be making videos, especially those our Obonge, this thing, if you watch it, write comment in that video. Let me know that human beings are watching the video. You see now, she didn't ask this question there. She's coming here. And sometimes if I skip your question, which means what you ask me is in the video. That's why I don't reply a lot of questions there. I only give you like the ones that ask important questions, I reply. If you see me skipping your question, you go and watch the video. It means that the question is in the video. So if you know where you watch this video, go back there, go and write the question there. Please, ma, don't ovulate. What is the cause? I don't know the cause. Go and do hormonal profile. God bless you, ma. My baby is 7 months. 7 months. I had sex with my husband on my ovulation day, yet I could not take him. Please. Do you mean to say your baby is 7 years or 7 months? You have a 7 month baby. You want to become pregnant again? Are you funny? Like my son now. My son turned 7 months today, so I should be pregnant again. My dear, take it. If it is a mistake, maybe 7 years you wanted to write. If it is 7 months, it's too early for you to become pregnant. So if you people can hear, my baby is calling me. So tomorrow by 2 p.m. if you enjoy this class, please share, make on a share. Nobody even ginger me today. Nobody say thank you, my God bless you, my, like yesterday. So if you like what I'm doing in this page, maybe you come across it by recommendation, by share, and you like what I'm doing, please share and follow our page. And if you want to speak one-on-one, if you want to have extra discussion with me, subscribe to this page. When you subscribe, you write me, you tell me that you are my subscriber, then we will pick it up from there. I will put a disclaimer: always pray to God. When you pray, you trust in God and God will answer you. Do not trust in me. I am a human being, mere human, a sinner self. My sin don't full bucket, they pour for ground. I don't have anything. God is the same. God loves me the way he loves you. He's a merciful Father. He answers prayer. He heals. He does a lot of things. If you have God, if you know the power in the name of God, that's why at times like this morning, I woke up, something pushed me to pray. If you haven't watched that prayer I made in race, go and watch it. Every time, if you watch me, I don't always pray every time. Before I pray, something pushed me. And if people participate on it, they always really receive blessings. So whenever you see me say let us pray, or I can't pray, you see, last month we prayed. I told the people by the middle of this month it's going to rain. Is it not raining? I have posted series of pregnancy tests. I have a lot of them. So what you need to do, be prayerful, practice what I teach, make sure you go for a test. If you are not ovulating, there is something wrong with you. Your body is telling you something. If your period is not coming and you have not entered menopause, like this our sister now, maybe she have not gotten to up to 50, now she have ovarian failure, which means she can never become pregnant again because her ovaries have failed to release egg. And this is where it is always good for women to get pregnant. That was why when I started, I tried to explain to you the number of eggs we have, so that as you know that as long as, or as soon as you are growing old, your eggs, every cycle you lose egg, whether you become pregnant or not, every cycle you lose egg. So may God Almighty in his infinite mercy bless you. Yes, I have gone for PCOS test and the doctor told me I am not. Of course, if you are suffering from PCOS, you will not be ovulating. That is why you can't get pregnant. So he gave me metafin and Leven to bring back my, yeah, these two medication. One is to bring out your period and the other one will stimulate your ovaries too. But you need to watch, go and look, go and search for diet for people that have PCOS. If you are overweight, reduce your stress. That these things can help you to ovulate and to restore your menstruation. Thank you, ma. God bless you for your teaching. We love you, and I love you priceless diamond. In fact, it be like say make they give me that diamond wey dey for your name. We really appreciate your time. Thank you so much, everybody, for also participating. I believe you learned one or two things. So tomorrow, maybe this week, throughout this week, I'll be coming live. And may God bless you all. I love you.